Long ago, in a distant land nestled among mountains, there was a mysterious palace, the Golden Palace. People said it only appeared when the moon was full and the vines completely still. Many stories had been passed down about this palace, but the oldest one said that a fairy was trapped there, a beautiful, radiant, and sorrowful fairy named Zareen. Her hair shimmered like gold, her wings looked like they were made of pearls, and her smile carried hidden pain that could only be felt with the heart. Zareen was under a curse. She was once a human princess, but on magical night, she made a grave mistake. She told a lie about love. That lie turned her into a fairy, and she was imprisoned in the Golden Palace forever. The curse said that only someone with true love, without greed, without fear, without lies, could reach her and set her free. Centuries passed. The palace became a tale, a myth. But one day, a prince saw the palace in his dream. The prince's name was Reyan. In his dream, he saw a light, heard a voice that whispered, "Come, set me free." Every night, the same dream, the same light, the same voice. His heart told him this wasn't an ordinary dream, but someone's call. Reyan decided to follow that voice. He took leave from his father, took his sword, mounted his horse, and set out in search of the palace. The journey wasn't easy. He had to pass through dark valleys, fight icy winds, and navigate the secretive paths of forests. In the dark of night, he met an old woman. She told Reyan, "Son, only the pure of heart can reach the Golden Palace. Every lie becomes punishment there." She gave him magical stone. "Use it when your faith begins to break." Reyan thanked her and continued onward. Night after night, he traveled, until finally, on silent night, he saw the Golden Palace. In the moonlight, the palace truly looked like it was made of gold. As soon as he stepped inside, a blinding light burst forth, and in front of him appeared a fairy, Zareen. Her eyes carried centuries of waiting. She said, "Reyan, you came." Reyan was astonished. How did the fairy know his name? Zareen said, "I know the name of everyone who comes to set me free. But you are the first whose heart holds truth." Reyan asked her, "How can your imprisonment be broken?" Zareen smiled and said, "You must walk with me to the mirror in the center of the palace, where truth and lies are tested. If you confess your love to me there, and it is true, I will be freed. But if you lie, you will lose your memories, and I will be turned to stone forever." Reyan held her hand and said, "I loved you even before I met you. You are the secret of my soul." Zareen looked deep into his eyes. They began walking together, down a long, blind corridor where everything was golden, but at every step, the palace tested their resolve. Suddenly, a thunderous voice echoed through the palace. Dark Jinn appeared, the same one who had cursed Zareen. He said, "Reyan, if you fail this trial, you will lose not just your memories, but your very existence." With flash of magic, he created second Zareen, a false form, and said, "This is your fairy. If you embrace her, the real Zareen will be turned to stone forever." Reyan looked at both. They were identical. But the real Zareen's eyes held longing, pain, and love. He stepped away from the false Zareen and took the hand of the real one. A lightning-like burst of light exploded. The jinn screamed, the palace trembled. Zareen's wings began to burn, turning into light. And then she became human again. The palace crumbled. The jinn turned to ashes. Reyan lifted Zareen in his arms. He said, "Now you are my whole world." Zareen wept. "You didn't just free me, you made me human again." The two of them returned to the kingdom. Reyan made her his queen. In place of the Golden Palace, they built a new palace, a palace of love, where every year people came to vow their true love. The love of Zareen and Reyan became a legend, an example, memory, a magic that lived in people's hearts for centuries.